Welcome everyone, and we are today here to Norway, a freeware airport. We landed here last week with an Onair company, so today we will depart here and we fly to the UK. So our destination airport is actually a Leeming airport in the UK. It's a military airport. So, and we will deliver there some goods like PCs and stuff. So we do a quick tour for the airport here, and last time I didn't see that there was also a part here. We just checked the other side, but I didn't see this place. Actually it goes around in the woods here, and then it goes back to the runway. Not much to see actually, it's not modeled, but it's part of the airport here. Also there is still a piece. So this is a free airport, you can download it and then you can use it in the Sims. But I have no problems with it. Some airports have some problems. I didn't notice any problems with this one so far. So this is the main part of the airport, and there's our plane located. There's also helipads here, and then the main terminal. As you can see, also the parking lot. So this is the freeware airport, and then we go back to our plane, and then we can see what we need to do for Onair company and start up the plane, of course. So this is our plane. There's just a flight, British Aerospace 146-300. This is the cargo one. So, and this is me. I'm very red today, it seems. So then I show you what we need to do today. So this is Onair company, and there it goes. So we have a current cash of 7.6 million, and company value is 102 million. We have 5 aircraft, 4 jobs, and then 1 FVO that's located in Austria. So we are level 12 and we have 10 employees. So for this plane I will be the pilot, and we also needed a co-pilot. And so if we go to the flights, now you see that we have the Cessna 208, the Kit Fox, the Airbus A320 and Neo, and the British Aerospace 146-300, and the Cessna 170B. So that's what we have. And today we fly in the British Aerospace. This is what we need to bring to the UK. So computer, things and porcelain. So that's what we need to bring. And all our fuel, crew, cargo packs is of course 0. So actually we will prepare the aircraft and then we load it. Actually it's already loaded, I think, but we will see what it will do. So we jump into the plane. So there we go. So doors open, stairs down, shock set, and ground power is active. We cannot open the cargo yet, So we need to start up our plane first. So we start with battery 1 and 2, and then new dampers, avionics, master A and B, and then also I have the map for today. In the meantime, I can show you that. Also, this is the map for today. And then we put this on, the brake fans on. Then we also need some light, and we can already put the beacon on. Yeah, voila. So we set this on this kit, and then we need inner fuel tanks, tie buses, and galley, Sidestick, seatbelt sign, and an anti-ice, and it's an even day, so we take it's back 2 that we need. Not a big of a deal which one you take. And so, but first we will check this one. This is a very important tool. So we turn that on, and then we test it. So testing is good, and then we can also set it normally. And for that we need to have the temperature, and it says 14 degrees, 15 degrees now, so that will be correct. You can set it to 15, and then for the takeoff we will do that later, but this is what we need. So we turn that off again, and then we can start the APU. So start button, APU is rising, and then wait until it's stabilized, and we can continue. And so we wait for that. And then we can also open the cargo bay and load the airplane. So I think we have a little issue, as you can see. So we try to start the APU again. The first time I have this. And normally I don't need those outer fuel pumps. So we try again, and again it's not working. So we turn the PTU on, maybe it's that. So, and then we try to start it again. So our cruising altitude is 30,000 feet. We can already set that. And then if view is available, and again not. Don't know why it's doing that. So we will open the cargo bay. And there we go. And then we can also load the plane. So we go again. And we take a fly and start tracking. Normally the plane need to be loaded.
Loaded payload is lower than due payload, 24,039 instead of 25,361 pounds.
So as you can see, but we have not enough payload, so we need to unload a bit extra, if we can do that. So we'll lower this. We have 26,000. So this is what it need to be. Et voilà, c'est ça. So then we continue, and we can already put the plan, flight plan. And then we go to this page, second page, route menu, and then we unload this. And then everything will be in here. So this is the flight plan, execute, and then we go to departure. I think departure is, let me see,
Ground, British
I will
Aerospace,
ask it. Normally it's runway 17. So 17.
Hold short of runway 17 using taxiway uniform Bravo Yankee Alpha 1. Contact tower on 122.1 when ready.
And then we go to our route, and then we need iPod 2C. That's the one we need. And then we go to the arrival. And the arrival will be at runway 16. So we take ILS 16. No stars. So execute that.
British Aerospace 463, did you copy? Taxi to and hold short runway 17
So that is that. We go to the flight plan, Lex, and we see that we have 3 pages. We have a discon. We will clear that. Execute. And then we go to the next page. And that's all we need. So then we go back to here. So we have a problem with the APU. We'll turn the packs off and then we try again. And so the last time it worked all perfect, and now it seems I forgot something. I'm not sure what. But we will see. So it's rising, and then it needs to stabilize, but it goes down. As you can see, now it's okay. So we can turn the APU generator on, and then we can also turn the packs on. So APU is running. Then everything else is set for now. And then we turn this to 30,000 feet. Like this. We turn this on. And we also set this to follow the FMC. Turn this on. And there we go. And then we need to come here as well. We put that up. Yaw damper should be on. And then we set this, and also the temperature for the brakes. So there we go. And that's all set. Can turn this on. And so this is my way to start. It's not 100% in the way you should do it, but this is for me the easy way. So we see exterior, we are loaded up, everything is full, so we can close that. So cargo, and then also the stairs can come in. So we are fully loaded, and then the door can close as well, and the shocks can go.
Cabin crew, arm doors and crosscheck.
And voila. And then we go back here, and then we can start the engines. So we start with engine number 4. So start master switch, and then we need to give that for 1 second, and then we see that it starts. At 20 we will add fuel. So we can add fuel, engine 4. And then we see immediately that it's correct. Otherwise it goes slow to 40, 42, and then it stays there, so everything is set correctly. Now we need to wait until it's stable. So engine 4 is starting. So flight time for today is 1 hour and 35 minutes, something. So we can see that engine 4 is stable. Then we go back up, and then we can select engine 3. Give this 1 second, and then engine 3 is starting. So we wait again until 20, and then we add fuel. There we go. Engine 3. And then we wait until it's stable again. So we can already set that. LNAV, VNAV, I don't know. That button is not working for me. Probably I do something wrong. So it's not an easy plane to fly. I don't know everything of it, but the more I fly it, the more I like it. So 240, so that's okay. And then we go back and we start engine and number 2. And there we go. And same thing again. On 20 we add fuel. Like now. So it takes a little bit longer because we have 4 engines. With a 747 you can start 2 at the same time, not in this plane, for as far as I know. But in the 747 you can start 2 engines at the same time. So we wait until it's stable again. So there we go. And then we can start engine number 1. Same thing again, 1 second. And then at 20 we add fuel again. And so we have 20 and we add fuel. And then we wait until it's stable again.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
In the meantime I forgot to start tracking our flight, so I just did that. And what we get then is this page. So Onair company will track everything, what you do and what you don't do. So every mistake you make, you will get punished for it. And so all engines are started. Then we have still some lights here, so we'll take care of that. So generator 1 can come on, generator 4 as well, and then we also engine pump 2 and 3. So that's done, and then we turn those on as well. And then anti-ice can come off, and then we can turn off this master switch off, and then all the lights are off as well. So logo on, and I believe we are set up for everything. Just a last check. And what we need here: flight recorder off, external power not shut, so we turn that off. And then parking brake on, and brake fans selector is on. And then we can actually see if the config check is good. We have an alarm, so that's not good, but that's because of the parking brake. And now we are good. And so one thing I needed to do, that was the packs I believe. No packs are on, so that's good. And then we turn this on again, and then we put it on takeoff, like this. Those lights are blue now because my throttles are not in the correct position or not close to. You will see that going out when we take off. And so we are ready for taxi. And it seems to have a very strange taxiway or a route. I need to go here. Okay. So we are ready. On flaps we have put 18, and then we can taxi. So once again, on flight time around 1 hour and 35 minutes. And then we taxi to runway 17, 16, don't actually remember. So there we go. So this is the airport in Norway, Bergen. It's a freeware airport, so very nice. And we go to the UK, and that is actually a standard airport that comes with the game. It's a military airport, and so we will see how it looks. There are two waypoints that are not correct in SimBrief. We will see what that gives as well. Also, SimBrief gives me always the wrong payload, because only the 300 version is 1, 2 and 300 versions are in the game or in SimBrief, but not the cargo planes, and that's why it's never correct. So we are almost at the runway, and then we will hold short, turn the lights on, and ask permission to line up. And we hold short here, and there we go.
Tower, British Aerospace, 463 at runway 17 ready for departure to the north.
And then we can turn on the strobe light, and then we also turn the landing lights on.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17 British Aerospace 463.
And then we are good to go. I will put the flaps one notch down. One more. And so we will line up, and then we go immediately.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
So there we go. Full power. And we have a config problem.
Speed align on both sides. 80 knots cross checked.
And that's because I set my flaps too much,
Power set, Enbr check.
because we are pretty heavy.
E1. Rotate.
Rotate.
P2.
Airborne time lock.
Positive rate to climb. Keep.
So positive rate of climb, almost.
British Aerospace 463 continue on departure.
So gear up.
Left tower, British Aerospace 463 continue.
So there we go. So flaps up one notch. So that instead of 24 we go to 18. Try to make some speed.
608.158 at 22. Clear to land runway
And then we are almost at 2,000 feet.
Clear to land runway 17, generic 608. British Aerospace 463, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
And then we retract the flaps as well. So flaps retracted. So we have a lot of clouds now.
British Aerospace 463 flatland approach. Squawk 6311.
Squawk 6311 British Aerospace 463.
So we are climbing to 30,000 feet.
Radar contact 5 miles south of flatland 3,400 feet. Clear to Charlie airspace.
So I have no cabin views or window views because this is the cargo version. And I have on those views. But this is a very nice plane. It's not perfect, but it's very nice. We have also 2 click spots here now. Before it was 1, and if you click that, then you were screwed, because that's the emergency landing gear, and it comes out, but it don't go in anymore. And so now they have 2 click spots, so you need to click both. Before I was playing with the seat, and I wanted to put the seat back, but I accidentally clicked here. So I needed to make an emergency landing, but I could not fix the problem. So now they have 2 click spots, also the red button here. I prefer that they model this, that you can open it, but for now it's not the case.
British Aerospace 463, contact photo center on 118.55. Good day.
So
118.55 for British Aerospace 463.
I will show you a navigraph.
Photo center,
So we
British
make
Aerospace
first,
3,500 feet.
yeah, it's not the correct route here,
British Aerospace 463, photo center.
but what we actually will do,
Continue as planned.
and I will show you, we will go like here. Now we make a turn, and then actually in a U, and then we come back here. So that's the plan. So we are at 10,000 feet, so the lights can come off. So that's done. And then we are good to go. So we do it very slowly so we can keep our speed. And then we need to adjust a little bit when we go higher. And then ice detected. So we will Turn the ice protection on. So 14,000 feet at the moment. So ice detected and ice protection is on. And, 15,000 feet. And so we will climb a bit slower. And gain some speed again. Motor is a bit slower. Still not slow enough. So we try 1,500, something like that. We'll make a left turn. We are almost at 19,000 feet. And then we can turn off the ice protection again, so that gives us a bit more power. And then we are 20,000 feet, 10,000 to go. So it's a very nice plane to fly. This one, it's not so easy as an Airbus, but it's very nice. With Airbus everything is automatically, so you don't do anything actually, just take off and put the autopilot on. Here you need to do is a bit more. Also starting up the airplane is a bit more difficult. The Airbus is very easy, and this one is a bit more work. So it's a nice plane, only the textures can a bit better. And we can also see inside the plane. Not this, but I thought I have also a camera inside, but well, I don't think so. Nope. For that we need to go through the door, I believe. And we'll try that. So this door opens, and then you have on this and then you also can see that we have the cargo bay here. So here are the containers. And we look, go to the back of the plane. And then we see that we are at the back here. So this is our cargo area. So meantime we are at 23,500 feet. And we're making our way to the UK. And we are still on plan. And then we see what the green light is here, and brake fence on. So that's okay. And actually they can come off. Put them on auto. So that's okay. And then we see also here what Onair company is saying us, and we see the route that we take, and that is our cargo that we have, and this is what we did. And if it's a red, then we get penalties. Almost 26,000 feet. And we need to go a bit lower. So we climb a bit slower so we can maintain speed. And then once we are at cruising altitude, we can go over to cruising mode until we need to descend, and then we go to the descent mode. And so 10 nautical miles to go to the next waypoint. Then we are at 27,000 feet, 3,000 to go. So normally there is also a checklist for this plane, but in the beginning I was using it, now I don't use it anymore. I just try to do my own thing, and but there are still things that I don't know or don't do correct. But the more I apply it, the more I learn about it. And so now we are at 28,000 feet, 2 to go, and then we can cruise and enjoy the flight or the view. But we have not much view now because we are over the sea. So this is an older plane, a handful to fly, but very fun. But I don't find actually deliveries for the companies that still fly it. I found 13 companies that are flying this plane, and I have only 2 deliveries for it. So that's why I use it now in Onair company. Otherwise we cannot use it in our normal streams. So now I just made a left turn. Now we need to go 97 nautical miles. So we are almost at 30,000 feet. And we can go over to cruise mode. Just wait until it comes in 30. So 30,000 feet. That's what we needed. And then we go to cruise mode. And then we need to set this to try 700 to begin with. And there we go. So you see that engines reduce power. Now we just need to see that the levers are on the same or the correct position. As long as there are no lights, it's okay. And so we need to make speed now. And then we are all good. So we are all fine. We're making more speed, and then I need to reduce this maybe a little bit. So 75 nautical miles to go to the next waypoint, and then we have a long one. It's 200 and what it says 279, and then we have another one from 5 and 6.2, and then we are at our destination. So for the people that like the L4 grasshopper, well, good news. It's released from yesterday, I believe. And so Flight Replicas released the L4 grasshopper for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it's a smaller plane. Also Owen Roberts International for Microsoft Flight Simulator is released. And for the rest, there's not that much news. FS Realistic Pro V2 is also released, and they are two back. But that's all for the news. So we are flying to Leeming Airport. It's a military base actually. So we will fly there in the UK and bring some stuff there. As you can see, we are not alone in the sky. And then our destination airport, you will see, and there goes something wrong. I hope there will not be an issue. But one program is not working. So I hope it don't mess up the stream. As you can see, the engines are synchronized. and don't need it to synchronize here. Yeah, good. And then we have a nice speed already. Takes a bit. And once we are too close here, then just return on this actually down with those numbers here. Then we go to 650. And then Sunday we go to Japan again. And then we will do a pilot's life again. So then we will fly with a Jetstar in Japan and do our return flight from back to Tokyo, where we came from. So, but that's for Sunday. A pilot's life, chapter 2. So Sunday evening European time, 9 o'clock. And we do a pilot's life, chapter 2. Now from Monday we start with the normal flights again. And so in the UK it's 19 degrees in the place where we're flying to. So that's a nice temperature. And again I show you the map. So we are on plan now. So as you can see here, the windows are closed. And I hope that SimBrief will import as well the cargo versions of the 146, 1, 2 and 300. Because now they have only the passenger versions. So the data that I get from there is not 100% correct. So we are very close to overspeed. We'll keep it a bit like this and then we see what it will do. If it goes too far, then we need to reduce a bit. In the meantime, we check the FMC. Actually, I don't know exactly how it's called in this plane. MMC we call it in the 737, and MCDU in the Airbus. So people don't know how it's called in this plane. So ILS frequency is 110-300 for our arrival. So we put that 110-300. And that's all what we need so far. Working. Sorry if I pronounced that totally incorrect, but welcome to the stream and to the chat. On the passengers version of the 146, are there any shortcuts for the passenger window views? Or are they all custom views shortcut? Well, I made them by myself. So also in this plane, but for these views you need to go outside. In the passenger version you can just go through the door sorry, to the cabin, and then you just select the window. You go to a window, take the correct position, and then you push CT or L, Alt, and then one of your numbers. So I always start with the window views with 4. So, and then after, if you want to go back to that view, you just push Alt 4, and then you have that view. And so, but if you want, I can always set my views actually in my Discord channel. There's a place where I can put files. So if you want, I can put it there, and then you can just get it there and then put it in your plane. But I cannot do that at this moment, but after I can do it. So if you check my Discord, I will place it there, and if you find out by yourself in meantime, then you are good to go. So you can just go to the back here. This is now the cargo version, but let's say that there is a window here, and then you set your view as you like, and then you just push CT or L, Alt, and then the number what you want. So, and after, if you select everything, so let's say this is Alt 4, and then you go to another window and you do the same, and you select the number 5. So that's okay, I can set it up myself, no worries. Okay. So you're welcome, mate. No problem. It's for the outside views, it's a bit more difficult, because then you need to change some settings in the file that you can go outside, and then that's a bit more tricky. But for the inside, for this plane, it's okay. It's pretty easy to do. But for the outside, it's another story. And we have no window views in the cargo version, so so in meantime, I check Navigraph again. And then we see that we have a long stint now to 66. Checking if we are still on the correct route. Seems not. So actually the plane is taking a shortcut because there were some waypoints missing in SimBrief. So now I need to see which one he takes. FI is the very last one. So that means that our flight will take less. So we will see where we come out. So we are very close to the speed limit. Actually we can change this and set it to 8. Like this. Then we actually need to set our thrust a bit down until the lights goes out, and then we are good to go. Otherwise we will overspeed. So we have just a direct to the runway actually. So we take a shortcut. So it's weird that the planning is in Navigraph and also in little nav map, and the same planning is in this plane actually, and then we get this. So we'll even need to fly it like this, and now it just fly straight to the airport. So I think make a line, it will be here somewhere, and this is the last point. Gaming Randy, welcome to the stream, mate, and to the chat. Hope you are doing well. So, and today we do actually an Onair company of flight. So we bring cargo to an airport in the UK, a military airport. But there are some waypoints missing in the plane. And so we actually go direct now to the airport. Randy, it's the full name of the airport. Well, the departure airport is in Norway, Bergen Airport in Norway, and the destination airport is a Leeming Airport. That's a military airport in the UK. The airport where we started, it's a freeware airport. And it's a very nice one. It works correctly. It looks good for a freeware airport. And then Leeming Airport, where we're going to, is actually a standard airport that comes with the game. It's a smaller airport and military base. So now we need to see when we need to come down, start our descent, because the plane is a bit fucked up. So just need to make sure we come down on time. Gaming ready, oh cool, I never knew that Microsoft had some military airport. Well, it seems, because I looked it up. I also didn't know the airport in the UK, but it's a smaller airport and it's yeah, military airport from the Royal Air Force in New Yorkshire, and it's opened from 1940. Gaming Randy equivalent military use the satellite imagery to like spy on other militaries. Yes. Well, we're landing there and bringing there some PC stuff, and what was the other thing? I forgot. So actually, if you see that we are flying on Onair, and then we bring computer stuff and porcelain. I don't know why military people need this, but that's what we're bringing there. Gaming ready 1940. Well, that's older than me, and you are in 9. Oh, okay. But 1940 is also older than me. A lot older than me. So, Gaming Randy, where are you from? Are you from the UK? So 203 nautical miles to go. So I think 130 to go before our top of descent. Gaming Randy, you are from Ireland. Oh, nice. Very nice. You think Ireland used to be part of the UK, but not when you were born? Well, no, of course not, because if you are 9, that's not so long ago. And do you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator? And if you do, what planes you fly? So 195 to go. Gaming Randy Explain 11. Whoa, nice, nice. I was also on Explain 11 before I switched over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Explain is very nice. They have very nice planes. And they have one plane that I really like in this simulator as well, and that's the A310. So that's a nice plane. So it's coming to this simulator as well. But when, that's the question. So do you fly the airliners or the smaller ones or a bit of everything? Gaming Randy, you're in a Discord called Egxe Bureau or something official, where we get updates of the new planes. No, that's nice. And you like the 737-800. Well, that's also a nice plane. We don't have that yet in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's coming in maybe 18 weeks or something, 15 weeks. But for now we have the 700. I like that too, the PMDC 700. That needs to be finished because it's not finished yet. Also, this plane is a very nice plane. It's a bit more difficult to fly than a Boeing 737 or an Airbus, but this is also a nice plane. So 176. And then we have our co-pilot, Miss L. Lazy again. So we can also move her a bit to the back, and then she has more space. And now she's happy. And I'm still on the map. I'm sorry for that. I just noticed that. So what I did is actually I moved Miss Lazy to the back, can do that like this. Game Brandy, what's your opinion on the PMDG 737? Well, the 737 or Microsoft Flight Simulator is a nice plane, but there are some things missing, but they are working on it, so that's a good thing. I like to fly it, but my opinion is the sounds are not great. The engine sounds are definitely not great in my opinion. Cabin texture is not great either, but they are working on that. And then also the flypad or iPad or whatever you call it, this thing is missing in the PMDG, but they are also working on that, so that will come into the future. And other than that, it's a great plane. So if they update the textures, and they're also working on that from the cabin, the iPad, flypad, they will also bring it. And then if they can improve the sounds, then that will be great. Of course there are other things as well, but they are already working on it. They have also behind the cockpit, behind the co-pilot, there are the fuses actually, and you have some click spots on it, and if you click it you turn off the engine. I don't know, there is nothing modeled or something, it are just click spots, and if you do that then your engines turn off, so maybe a bug or I don't know what. And then what I did to her seat, well, I just put her, and that's not what I needed to do, and you can just move her. And then what about the 747 included in the game? I don't fly the 747 that comes with the game. I tried already the salty mod for the 747. It's a bit the same as the fly-by-wire or the headwind, so people are making the plane better. So I tried the salty mod, it's not there yet, but it's maybe better than the original that comes with the game. So, but the 747 that comes with the game, I didn't fly it yet, only the salty mod. But the best planes for this, well, what about the fly-by-wire, the A320 fly-by-wire? Very nice plane for that price, and it's free. And so if you have a free plane for that quality, it's even better than some other payware planes. So I'm very happy to have that plane. And the people that cannot afford an expensive plane like PMDG and this one that we are flying, because this one is also 70 bucks or something, or the Phoenix, then you can use the A320 Neo from fly-by-wire, and that's an amazing plane. And they update that every day, depending on what version you downloaded it. You have a standard version and experimental version like I fly, and then you have every day an update or two, and then sometimes there are some bugs in it, but who cares? It's for free, and mostly it flies perfectly. And so the fly-by-wire, very nice plane. The headwind A330, very nice plane, because they work a bit together with the fly-by-wire, so the systems are the same, only the model is different. So those two are for free, very nice planes. Then the Phoenix A320, nice planes, but needs work. And Yeah, the PMDG, also nice plane, but needs work, but pretty expensive. And this plane also very nice, only the textures are not that great. Gaming Randy, can I be a chat moderator? Well, for now I don't use moderators, so maybe in the future, but at this moment I have Nightbot, and that does everything what I need. And in the past I had some trouble with one moderator that was giving himself a bit of work because he was how I need to say that, bored or something, so he gave himself work with making other accounts and kick himself out and stuff, you know. So that's why I don't use moderators at this moment. So actually we were a bit too slow, but we need to descend very soon, so we don't adjust that. So that's fine, you just try. Well, yeah, that's fine as well. So we just keep an eye on this, and then we will start our descent very soon. And then the plane did something strange. And then we check the plan on my side monitor. So we gain some speed again. So 123 nautical miles to go. I believe I will start our descent in around 40 nautical miles, so 80 nautical miles away from our destination. So we have a little bit more time. And we have a fuel enough, it seems, more than enough. Game Randy, hello, hello. Gaming Randy, so you don't use mods, right? Yes, that's correct. So 107 nautical miles to go. Gaming running, you can see that there is a moderator online. Alright, nice. It's Nightbot. And that's automated moderator, Nightbot, a robot like that. Okay. All right. Captain Arab. So 100 nautical miles to go, and then we can prepare for our descent. Check that. Et voilà. So that will be 2005. Gaming Randy, are you really 9 years old? And you're asking me personal questions, and of course I will not answer on that. And by the way, you know who it is. So 91 nautical miles to go. And then let's say 10 nautical miles we start our descent. So we go to descent mode. We set the box. And we lower the speed, of course. And then we start our descent. So I came in running. I don't care. So we are descending. Slowly, but we are descending. Oh, Captain, they're up. Get out of here. By Captain Arab Yusuf. So 76 nautical miles to go. And then we contact the Leeming.
Tower British Aerospace 46382 miles northeast, flight level 260 to land.
British Aerospace 463.
Captain Arab, this is your very last warning. I've already some pictures. So
Fly left base runway 16 British Aerospace 463.
see you, mate. Kids, idiots. Well, yes, spammers. Kids that are bored and yeah, I need to say hopeless. That are those people. Leveled up in no man's land, alone in a forgotten corner. So if they behave like that already, so in the meantime, 63 nautical miles to go, and then we can prepare for our landing. 22,000 feet. So almost 20,000 feet. So 18,000 feet, 19,000 feet, and 55 nautical miles to go. So this is the map that you also have in this plane. And we have also the chart. So 17,000 feet and 50 nautical miles to go. And then I'll show you the Navigraph. So we cut the whole thing. The map is via a Navigraph ES. And so there we see the UK. And so now we just wait for our approach. So meantime 13,500 feet and 41 nautical miles to go. So the 146 is the first jet that you are learning to fly. Okay, and you really like it. That's nice. It's a nice plane. Very nice. So meantime, almost 12,000 feet and 37 nautical miles to go. So 9600, and then the lights can come on. And 38 nautical miles to go. So 6005 and 21 nautical miles to go. And so we'll hold here the first 5000. So we will speed up a bit. So we'll then be in descent again. And then today we do a yoke landing. So 2 nautical miles to go, and then we need to make a turn. And then we will lower our gear.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18.
So flaps 18. We'll make our turn. Flaps 24. And the runway seems to be here.
Nice one. Autopilot disconnected.
So on my plane.
British Aerospace 463, wind 220 at 22. Clear to land runway 16.
Flaps
Clear
full.
to land runway 16 British Aerospace for 63.
1,000.
Wind 220 at 13 knots.
So
500.
ready for impact.
Fifty, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Landing time lock.
Oopsie boopsie.
Wind pressure C. 80 knots. 60 knots.
British Aerospace 463, turn next taxiway.
That was a landing, and not so good. And so we need to turn. And taxi lights on.
British Aerospace 463, exit runway when able.
So this is the military airport in the UK.
British Aerospace 463, turn next taxiway.
And so this was the end of the flight, and then we will taxi to our parking, and then we can deplane and unload the plane totally. So we go to the right here.
British Aerospace 463, turn next taxiway. British Aerospace 463, contact ground on 120.505. 120.505 for British Aerospace 463.
So we turn to the left. And so that's it. And then we can set parking brake. And then we can turn off the engines and lights. Taxi lights off. And those as well. And then we go here. strobe light can come off, and then we got the engine as well.
Engine off
Cabin crew,
time
doors
locked.
to manual and cross-check.
Flight is finished. It has been monitored by Onair.
So then we go to Onair, and we see what we did wrong. And so we have just our distance, but I started too late on Onair company the tracking, so the engine was already running, so we get a little penalty for that. And then it was a soft landing, so we get a plus for that. And then crew impact is minus 0.7. So that's our wear and tear of our engines and airframe condition. So then we have the flight record that we can see here as well. And then here we see what we did good and wrong. So I started tracking with engine on, that was something I forgot to do. So that's okay. And actually we can go to our cargo bay and open that. So actually unloading will be done by Onair. And then we do a quick tour of the airport, and then we try to do the replay. I don't know if it will work with engines shut off, but we will see. And there is another plane here. So as you can see, this is a standard airport that comes with the game. It's a small military airfield. Not much to see actually. So then we can go to the replay. And actually I forgot to put the replay on, so no replay today. That's also fine. And so then we go back to Onair company, and then it tells us that we just earned 248,000 and 22,000 and for the cargo that we brought to the UK. And so, and also the landing fee, parking fee. So that's everything, all the expenses that we get if we fly Onair. So this was the stream for today, and I hope to see you next time. For now, bye bye and cheers mates, bye bye.